Dear Boomers, I just wanted to show you a little bit about the springtime here in Pennsylvania. My hedge is really very beautiful. That beautiful light green is so energizing, and green is the color of the heart. So we can practice breathing in the green that we see all around us. And I wanted to show you the wonderful tree. My tree, it just suddenly burst forth into absolute magnificence. So this is what we're dealing with right now, a total transformation of life, of energy rising from the earth, and this is what I love. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about technology because I thought I had my Boomer community, Dear Boomer community, up and running, and I gathered a bunch of emails through a Facebook lead ad, and by God, it is not. It is not functioning. So, I have to practice what I preach, I have to have a modicum of faith and trust that this is going to work out, and it just didn't work out as fast as I had hoped. Meanwhile, I can deliver great value to my list with the videos that I do, and I do email them every day. You may be part of it. And technology, though, is a problem, or I should say a challenge, to overcome in boomers and seniors. I mean, we have natural blocks to technology. I think that those of us who get iPhones are lucky enough to, be able to sink into that and understand how that works. Or if you get a little iPad or a big iPad, or if you get a computer, you get to understand how that works. When I was nursing, I basically had to learn computer systems. I was not as fast as those who were, 20 years younger. But I did the best that I could. And I can't say that it was my most cherished moment in the workplace, because years ago, we used to be able to talk to patients face to face. We used to be able to hold their hand instead of jumping up and writing on the computer with our backs to the patient, no doubt. I must say, that was not anything I want to go back to, and I will not. So, what we're talking about now is my membership. IO syncing with a payment system. And I thought I had it all set up, and I did not have it properly set up. And then I am not complaining, although it sounds like I am. I just could not get this thing happening faster than the list is growing on my Facebook lead ad. Instead of, I had to have a talk with myself, like, why do I think this has to be perfect? Why is perfection something I think is important? Because it really isn't. And it's not like I'm not delivering value. My blogs, I should probably send out a few of my blogs. And I really want this to work. I want us all to get together and have meaningful conversations about life, about the springtime. I want us to have meaningful conversations about life and death. And I thought of something the other day. We could play games. We can hang out. And also, I thought, people say, well, the most important thing is to go out into the world and meet people face to face. But, a lot of my comrades in this age group are having mobility problems. And it might be that the only way they can get community into their lives is through this membership site where, the computer can be a person's best friend. And I am thinking that is wonderful. want to show you my little Boston Terrier. He's having a good old day. Mossy, Mossy, Mossoo. But, you know, I think people with disabilities would do well on my site. I mean, there's a lot of membership sites that are successful without having people with disabilities be the main focus, but I think that that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the future on this membership site, because we are in trying times where community is not as prevalent and as important as, say, in European countries. Now, we will work on this. Today I'm going to work on syncing the site with the payment system. And perhaps I should just forget the payment system. But I do need to survive, and I need a little bit of cash to move forward and make this a meaningful experience for all of you. So that leads me back to technology and boomers and seniors. A lot of nurses left the workforce because of technology. We lost some of the greatest experience in healthcare that you can imagine because of technology, the technological struggles that we have as notoriously had in the workplace. I feel that all of this can be accomplished with some interesting, workarounds, and we can become just as close online as we might be if we met in a coffee shop, because there's so many distractions out here in the world. But if we can concentrate on learning and celebrating our wins, having accountability groups where we actually discuss what it is we wish, our goals and our intentions for every single day. Every day can be an opportunity to share what it is our intentions are and what we wish to accomplish that very day. My one video about affirmations that we can say at the moment we wake up in a meditative state, because the brain is in that in-between period where anything that you say to it, it receives graciously. And that means not turning on the news or scrolling on the internet or anything like that. It means focusing in on affirmations that are meaningful to you. And I have a video about that. And you can look on my YouTube channel for that. My YouTube channel, Dear Boomers. So that is my message for today. I understand I have to be forgiving to myself for not being the sharpest blade on the block about technology, but I'm learning. And also, anytime you or anybody gets involved with a new platform, it takes time to learn it. And I must give a shout out to my mentors, Dean Holland and Sophie, all the people in my various mastermind groups. I love you all, and I want you all to know that if you don't give up, you will succeed. Do not give up. You will succeed. Love to all. There will be a video that shows up here. Take a look. Please subscribe to my channel. Love to all, and happy spring.